Good evening. Good evening. How y'all doing today? My voice doesn't hurt today. At least not yet. Because right now we have bonding events to do. Which, I will confess, I have looked at a walkthrough just because I wanted to see like how much more game there is. I think this is the last set of bonding events. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, we got level 2s now. This one's the magic one, right? Alright. We need Muse, Emma. Sharon's got 2150. I should look at, if I can, their S-crafts. Physical, physical, physical. Alright then. KO 100% though. She does have one magical craft. So we'll bring in Sharon. Did I give her quartz last time? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Level 2, let's go!
What a passionate foe!
Okay.
Ha!
Does Reina have any magic crafts? No. I didn't think he would. I would just, you know, on the off chance. Okay.
Soar! Etheric arts!
It's my turn!
I may as well just because it's cheap.
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Plus, that's really fast. It had like 0 delay on it.
Shit! Hey-ya! This is the end!
Leave this to me.
Oh yeah, they're weak to everything, especially water. Okay. Do you want a galleon for it, or do you want to do the butterflies? She's not going to S-craft, so I may as well try for this. It says all stats L. So.
Black butterflies fluttering in darkness. Gather to me. Take that. I'll treat you immediately. I'm so happy. I'll treat you. Thank you. It's my turn. Ha! Yes.
Let's do this again.
Soar! Etheric arts. I'm going.
Oh, she has Prominence Nova. I was wondering who had this.
Huh?
Let's go!
Can I hit all of them? I can't.
Arcus activate!
Yeah. There.
Yeah, I literally
Good work,
just...
everyone.
I just needed Muse to cast her one spell. That's all I needed.
I did it.
What is the difference? Is it just HP? Maybe it only ever reflected once. Well, we haven't seen what makes Sleipnir special yet. Alright then. I can just keep sharing in there, I suppose.
The enemy is strong. Please brace yourselves.
Yeah.
Very well.
I have 0 BP, which sucks. Didn't she have an empowered buffing thing? I thought she did. I'm gonna do this because I want the break. Let's do it.
Here I go.
Impute delay, seal freeze. I didn't look at their status. Can seal and freeze. I'll go with the seal.
Here I go.
And we'll try for the freeze on this one.
Let's go.
I would love to, like, have some BP to increase power.
Shit! It's down!
Like now.
They're mine. All right.
I guess they can all go once. And then I'll just S-craft to victory.
Let's get him.
An opening!
Very well. Yeah. Now. Strike. It's my turn.
Okay, what's the best? That's damage 25%. Strength and speed. That's a small strength and speed. I think just the damage up is part of the best.
Ignite! Crimson Lotus formation!
Leave this to me. Now. Too slow.
My mind is clear. My blade now.
This is it! Yeah! One more! I'll finish it! Excel Breaker! I am bound by my chains no longer. I'm sorry. Your fate is now sealed. You cannot escape death's embrace. Well then, shall we? I'm only just getting grips of caliber! Now then,
Nice.
let us continue onward.
All right, got it.
Yeah, I did it!
Oh. Did I unlock anything special? Dang. Well, I did them. That's all that matters. Now we can rest up.
Just what I needed.
Okay, I believe I already talked to everyone on this floor except for the bonding event. Okay, I have 4 left, so we're gonna do Ash, Crow, Elisa, and then we'll decide on the last one. There's a side quest. I feel far less stressed now. I intend to demonstrate my abilities to my lord. Of course, I'll still need to rely on your assistance. Thank you in advance. Of course. Oh wait, we've already talked to some of these people, haven't we? Yeah. Maybe I have talked to everyone on this floor. Maybe I was already on the 3rd floor. I thought I was on the 4th floor again because of the stupid... because of the stupid map. Dr. Rain, were you eavesdropping on our girly conversation, you naughty man? Hey, I was just passing by. Don't give me weird ideas. I can pretty much imagine what kind of conversation this is anyway. The idea of reimagining our conversations is a joy in and of itself. I would certainly like to hear exactly what it is you think we're thinking about, or talking about, in explicit detail, if you please. I didn't mean I was thinking of anything specific, just a general impression. I heard that Tatiana's got Dorothy's autograph at the summer festival in Heimdall. I was a little late, but I also got the book I bought signed. This is now an Egret family and by proxy a Cayenne family heirloom. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. Dorothy has such an impressive imagination. I've never left disappointed by our chats. Still, I really should have brought my own book along with, like Mise did. You really haven't changed a bit, Your Highness. You smut peddler. I never imagined the princess would have such encyclopedic knowledge of my favorite genre. It's quite an honor, really. I'd love to take the opportunity to talk about this and that, and ooh, even that. It seems I've gotten carried away again. Should probably try to keep myself more composed in mixed company. Good luck with that. Wish you all the best. Emma was a heart, right? Yeah. So Leonora's headed to Ordis then? Yes, she's going to Miranda's tavern. She sees Miranda, the woman who runs it, as something of a mother figure. Leonora was worried she wouldn't be able to visit her after the war starts. Good for her. I know I'm not one to talk, but do you get along with your parents, Valerie? You probably still have time to make an appearance in Northumbria if you'd like. I don't think so. Things are pretty bad out there right now. I wouldn't want to risk it. Besides, my parents are a lot like me. We're not a terribly emotional family. As long as we can hear each other's voices over a calm line, that's good enough for us. I see. For someone who claims to be unemotional, you really care a lot about how others are feeling. So while your parents may seem nonplussed on the surface, I'm sure they're thinking about you all the time. Well, maybe. I think Maya's right. Oh, look at this. All at Class 7 swordsmen together in one place. And purely by coincidence. Although once we were here, the conversation actually started to gravitate towards swordsmanship. We were just discussing who we all look up to the most, whose level we aspire to reach someday. Instructor Rain, is there anyone from your school that you admire like that? Come to think of it, I've never asked you that myself. I imagine you've got no shortage of skilled 8 leaves practitioners. Even I know of some of them. We met Cassius Bright not long ago. There's also Arios McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind. True, even if Cassius has hung up his sword, so to speak. There's no denying both of them are the kind of swordsmen I can only dream of matching up to someday. The thing is, Cassius has mastered the first form, and Arios is a master of the second. They're pretty different from my 7th form. In that sense, Master Kafai is the only person I can truly aspire to match. I see. That makes sense. The Arcade and Vander styles both have a lot of variation within their different forms. I get the feeling it's even more pronounced than the 8 Leaves school. I must agree, really. After all, aside from the 7 forms Rain spoke of, there's even an unarmed combat form. I hate to flatter my own school, but it is a very adaptive discipline. I know, right? My editor told me I could only do the project I wanted if I got a few other articles done first. I've got most of them done now, but I'm still trying to find the right subject for the last one. I need something easy, simple, relaxing. Sounds to me like you need a break. But one more article doesn't sound quite so bad. In fact, simply take a step back and open your eyes wide. The perfect subject for a beautiful, uplifting article is right here in front of you. You're right! I'll do a feature on the most slimming styles this season. It'll be perfect for hooking new readers with an interest in fashion. That's what you're going with? Oh well, it's your loss. There's so much wrong with this picture, but at least Vivi's got her article. I don't have any new dishes. Shame. Oh, hello, Sharon. You know, Sharon, knowing you're in the galley always puts me incredibly at ease. It's a true honor to hear that. All this makes me think back to those times in the Trista dormitory. It's already been about 2 years since then, hasn't it? Sounds about right. Time really does fly, doesn't it? You know, you really did a lot for me when I was a student. You were even the Blade Master at the school festival. That is indeed a fond memory of mine. Though it seems like Blade has been overtaken by Vantage Masters lately. Yeah, I guess so. You always did have your finger on the pulse, Sharon. Although I only started playing myself recently, I've brushed up on the fundamentals at the least. Would you care for a round or two, Master Reen? You said you brushed up on the fundamentals, but I get the feeling you'll be a tough opponent regardless. If that's the case, I'd love to play together sometime. I very much look forward to it. That's good, because I will destroy you.
I will gladly be your opponent.
My voice is already a little raspy and dry. I'm gonna keep the seal. I thought I saw a really nasty skill for this shadow. Destroys a card in the enemy's hand. Fuck me. Can counterattack against ranged attacks. I think I'm just gonna seal it right away. Oh, I can't do anything else this turn, really. Other than attack. I think that's my best option, though. Even though I guess she wouldn't have had enough mana this turn. Which would destroy a card of mine. I could have waited one turn, but... oh well. How much does this cost? 3? Okay, perfect. Oh my god, this is so mean. I can just seal her again immediately. She's not playing anything? Weird. Oh, and the Znamilpan seals. Derp. I mean, she's dead. I kind of just completely wrecked her.
I humbly accept my defeat.
I didn't even see that new card. What the hell is a Mock Orb? It's so tiny. Seal an enemy's actions for 2 turns. The 5/5. With the, the flight thing, like all the heaven cards do. Attack +1 for each enemy this card defeats. Costs 7, though. Good card, though, from the sounds of it.
I recommend everything.
A little low on potatoes. Potatoes.
Please come again.
Alright, Emma's a heart. So we'll wait on those. Listen up, Cerberus. This is going to be the ultimate taste of your skills. Yeah, that's the spirit I'm looking for. Now strap on your parachute and let's get this thing done. Your destination will be... where to head this time? Hadn't thought that far ahead. I'm going to ask why you strapped a parachute to a dog. Why? I can't just throw him out of the airship without one. Well, as long as he's happy, I suppose I won't stop you.
I got some good stuff.
I can only get one of these? Seems weird.
I got some good stuff.
Alright, something from music. Oh, I should check for speed. Abyss Shadow. That's why it costs 60 U materials. Christ. I mean, I'll grab another Dark Emblem, so at least I have another one on hand. There's no other speed things. Where the hell is this Earth Talisman? Where's this silver coin? It is actually better question. I hope they're both in Crossbell, and I can. I hope when I go to Crossbell, I can actually like go and check out the shops. I'm not like locked away somewhere.
Done already. I got some good stuff.
Ooh. I have speed on it. I should go with weapons, though. I'm gonna run out really quick. I don't think I can buy Duvali and Sharon weapons. I can't. So I don't have a lot to buy.
Already?
Could maybe buy one armor,
Wanna buy something?
one jacket. Kinda want to give it to Emma, since she's the slowest. Although Yuna's really behind in defense. Oh, Duvali is like also super behind in defense. Even though the defense is like pretty similar, I should probably go with the biggest stat increase.
Done already?
Becky and Toa, is everything all right? Everything's fine, Reen. I'm just looking to do a little something for Becky at the moment. I wanted to get rid of what I wanted to get a read on what Kleist and Co are up to. My options are a wee bit limited up here in the air, and I figured Toa might have better luck with it. I can't say anything good about what we've learned, though. Right, Hugo's company has been rapidly expanding their distribution network and gotten involved in munitions shipping. And with that unprecedented growth has come a deluge of scandals and complaints about how they do business. It even sounds like some of their employees are getting a bit out of control. Yeah, we've seen it firsthand. I've heard rumors. Sounds like it's gotten worse and worse every day. Cheers for the help, Toe. I'm gonna try and analyze this data and see what I can learn. Sure, I'm here if you need any more help. Let me know if you come up with any leads. You're not the only one who's worried about Hugo. Cheers to you too, Reen. I'll do that.
Here's a shout and I'll get you what you need.
Oh, fuck. Issue 9 is out. Oh, I can just buy an Abyss Shadow as well. Although, I never have 96,000. Will I remember that's there? Probably not. I only have 5 of these. Not that I use items a lot. I have plenty of Brave Seeds. I will not remember this.
See ya again.
$15 more arts from Yusei. Okay, I've already been in here. Where have I not been on this floor? Over there. Let's check out the outer deck first. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's so many bonding events on this floor. Huh. Alright, Ash, let's go. Man, you're always asking for something. I don't know what's on your plate, but I'm pretty busy with my own shit here. Alright, well, I'll let you know. Peace. Ash, who was that? Well, if it isn't Thor's biggest busybody, way to eavesdrop on me. It's nothing. A bad influence from back home hit me up, that's all. Bad influence? Come again? Yeah, you met him once, but he's not the kind of guy a goody two-shoes like you would cozy up with. Name's Brad. He's a real shit stirrer. Oh, wait, I think I... Yeah, I know who you mean, that friend of yours from Raquel. He was the one who tried to sell you up to that informant when you snuck into the city, right? On top of that, I heard something about him getting your old crew from during the Civil War back together to raise hell. Fafner, right. No, it looks like they're sticking to with low-level crap like extortion and brawling. Nothing the IDF to give two shits about. When we were doing the field exercises before, I ended up giving him my contact info. And now he says he has something to discuss with me, whatever the hell that means. That is a little concerning, I have to say. He must have his reasons for contacting you like this, though, right? To be perfectly honest, given everything that's going down, I really don't have time to be dicking around with that bastard. We'll focus on our own problems, and you focus on yours. He's going to be bugging you anyway, why not see what he has to say? You must have at least an inkling as to why he wants to talk to you, right? Well, yeah, if I consider the circumstances surrounding the guy. Still, though, even more reason to tie up loose ends now, right? Make sure you don't regret it down the line. I'll be there alongside you, of course, as your instructor and as a fellow member of Class 7. Ugh, man. Teach, you just love nosing in on other people's drama, don't you? I get what you're saying, though. Can't really move forward when you're knee-deep in yesterday's bullshit. Alright, bring up Valimar Shores, or I want to settle this. You got it, Ash. I'm glad you're here, and you too, Instructor. Just thought I'd drop by. You got some nerve calling me up after bringing back Fafner and trying to sell me out. I feel so bad about that. It was like I was possessed or something. I couldn't think of anyone else who could help with this. Please help me. I don't know what to do. Seems like things are pretty serious. Alright, we'll hear you out. So you and your friends committed blackmail and other misdemeanors. In the shadows was your informant, Miguel. Yeah, that's basically it. At first he was just doing stuff like showing us the perfect places to extort people. Then he made me do all sorts of stuff because I owed him or something. I had to bring some product from Ortis without the Imperial Defense Force busting me. You mean... That's pretty sketchy. Yeah, and recently he's been asking for some pretty major stuff. To top it all off, we almost got dragged into some shady business of his not too long ago. If this keeps going on, we're seriously going to end up at the point of no return. Okay, I get it. So I had you move some product, huh? Ash? It's nothing. Alright, long story short. You realize the error of your ways because you're in way over your head and you're scared. Now you know how stupid you were to bring Fafner back and do whatever the hell you want right before the war, huh? So what? Is there something wrong with me realizing that? It's just you went off to join that military academy and then I heard you shot the Emperor, of all people. So when this old dude told me I could be top dog around town, I thought, yeah, why not? Looks like the curse worked its way in, with all of that emotional turmoil. Yeah, I got it. I'm the reason why. Probably for that moron, too. In that case, I gotta set things straight, huh? Ash, are you okay? You look like you're back to normal. Well, back to being a goofball. Don't worry about it. Leave the rest to me and Brad. I'll talk it over with the old man. I've got some stuff I want to ask him myself anyway. You do? Anyway, we'll have you be of use here. Got it? Go look for some clues. Alright, this should be enough. House punks ain't gonna use more than this. About time I move on. One last trip back to town should do it. Oh, and where are you planning on scuttling off to next? What the Ash? And the Ashen Chevalier? How's it hanging, Miguel? Been a while since I went to clean my apartment and ended up bumping into your ugly mug. I hear you've been helping out Brad and the others. Hello, Miguel. I haven't seen you since our old field exercises. I hope you realize I'm not going to let you get away with anything that might put young people in danger. Now, we'd like you to tell us about whatever it is you brought here from Ordis. I don't know what Brad's been telling you, but you've got me all wrong. I seek out young people with potential and teach them the value of hard work, that's all. Shipping these things is just another aspect of that. A gun? So this is your new product, huh? It's an RF model. I'm guessing there are more in the container? That's right, I've got contacts in the military who've helped me build up a decent stash, little by little. I mean, no one knows for sure what's gonna happen to the world after this war starts, right? You gotta be prepared. Savvy folks from all over the continent are already putting together hidden weapon caches. The way I see it, I can make a fortune supplying them with the kind of high-quality arms they'll be needing. That's really low. What, so you're a war profiteer now? It's a pretty drastic change from when you only dealt in information. Not to mention how fast you got these weapons together all on your own. I figured that wouldn't be possible without the right connections and know-how. What aren't you telling us? Now that you mention it, something does seem off. It's simple, really. I wasn't always an informant until a little more than 10 years ago. I was a merchant working a different kind of market. Some of the secret supply routes I learned about back then are coming in handy now, that's all. Now I'm done talking. You gonna let me through or what? Can't keep my customers waiting. What is it, Ash? Hey, don't go making any sudden moves. Look, Miguel, I don't give a rat's ass where you go next. There's one thing I gotta ask you first. Ugh, thought we were done here. Was it you? Were you the one who got me out of Hummel? Hey, where's this coming from? Ash, do you mean? Yeah, I've been thinking about it ever since we found my mom's diary. 14 years ago, a merchant helped me escape from Hummel and into Raquel. Well, what you said just now, that you were a merchant more than 10 years ago, well, things just clicked. Now I see. How long have we known each other, Miguel? From my first days in Raquel, from when I got adopted, since I can remember, basically. You were involved with all of that, weren't you? I mean, you weren't exactly a good influence. You even sold me out to the Jaegers that one time. I always thought you were one of the most deadbeat pieces of crap around. But you still showed up at Mom's funeral and made a donation. That just felt so out of place for a small-time crook like you. I figured you must have had some ulterior motive. Looking at it now, I can't help but wonder if you felt some kind of obligation toward me. If I've got it wrong, go ahead and set me straight. When did you get so sharp, kid? I wanted to take this to the grave, but I guess my secret's out. It's true, then? Every word. 14 years ago, I was peddling my wares out by Parm. If I hadn't stepped out for a smoke that night, I might never have met you. Whoa, take it easy, kid. What are you doing out on the road by yourself? Was that a gunshot? The hell's going on? This can't be good. Come on, kid. Let's get you out of here. I grabbed you and put you on the first train I could find. But you wouldn't say a damn word to me even after we got to Raquel. Didn't know what to make of that. I thought maybe you'd been mixed up in some bad business, and then the soldiers came for me. I don't know how they found out, but they knew I'd helped you get away. Forget about everything that happened that night, and ditch the kid. He'll be helping secure the future of the Empire. It's in your best interest to comply. You can pay whatever you want. Not a bad deal, huh? A deal, huh? Sounds more like a threat. Must have been part of the cover-up of Hommel that Osborn spearheaded. I hate to sound heartless, but I was eager for any excuse to get rid of you. So I took their mirror and gave you to one of the hostesses at my favorite club. I knew she wouldn't put you out on the street. She was quite the woman, taking in a kid she knew next to nothing about and raising you as her own. You're telling me. So you see, I didn't really do anything that bad. I got you away from Hommel in one piece and even set you up with a new family. Was it so much for me to collect a little compensation in return? Yeah, that's all there is to it. I cut my ties to you and got on with my life. Our past doesn't mean shit to me. Right now, you're nothing but some punk who's standing in the way of me and my business. So damn it, why can't I pull the trigger? You're a traitor, a criminal. You shot the Emperor, for crying out loud. No one's gonna miss you. I took the damn money. I washed my hands of you. You're nothing to me. Nothing. So that's it. Guess that explains the sudden shift in your business model. I know you're not going to admit it, but when you took that deal, it messed you up on the inside. You knew it was wrong, and you've been carrying that guilt with you ever since. That's what let the curse worm its way into your heart and turn you into a real crook. The hell are you talking about? Don't act like you know me. If I'm wrong, then why do you look like you're in so much pain? It's written all over your face, moron. You've been running from your sins all this time, but you just can't let them go. To be honest, I really don't give a shit how far you fall. There's something you should know. Right up until she passed, Mom was still smiling. She said it was a blessing having me in her life. Go figure, right? She also told me she wished she could thank the guy who brought us together. And I feel the same. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you. I wouldn't change a thing about the time I had with my mom. Well, it might have been nice if she had been a better cook, but you can't win them all. As far as I'm concerned, my hometown isn't Hommel, it's Raquel, the town you brought me to. One of these days, I'll find a way to pay you back for everything you've done for me. I don't regret joining the academy or trying to find out about my past. That was my own choice. Because of that, I got to meet Kurt, Philly, Bunny, Phony Locks. Wait, who is who? Why is Kurt the only one without a nickname? Who is Philly and Phony Locks? I don't know. They're not a bad bunch. I'll even some of the instructors are okay, I guess. So I figure I gotta at least say thank you. Not just for me, but for Mom, too. Who are Philly and Phony Locks? For a kid who wouldn't talk at first, you sure grew up to have quite a mouth on you. You're me getting all sentimental. I feel like such a chump. But hey, all this only goes as far as you getting me off the streets. Huh? Leading Brad astray and selling me out during the field exercises? Now that's a different story. I think you've got a little debt to be paid. You feel me? Nice. Nice. I gotta let the cat out. That ought to straighten this shit out. Man, that felt good. You're enjoying this a little too much. Hope this did you some good, Ash. You had me worried there for a minute. I'm glad it all worked out. Trust me, I was just as surprised to find out Miguel's the guy I owe my life to. At least now I feel like I can let the past go. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. Right, enough sappy shit. Let's get back to the others. Fair enough, Ash. Fair enough. I appreciate his desire to dispense with sappy shit like all the time. This game is very sappy, like overall. Imperial Crown. Oh, I didn't even read issue 8. I thought I did. Okay, breaking news. War started noon, September 1st. Wait, what is the date in game right now? Oh, it's August 29th. Okay. Governor General Rufus announced that Operation Yomagon will start on September 1st, making it 5 days until Erebonia's forces attack the Calvar Republic. The Empire's successful military expansion. The Imperial Army press office told us that even if they couldn't reveal the finer details, they thought it important to let everyone see the proof that Erebonia is an extremely powerful nation, made so by all its citizens' tireless efforts. The Imperial Army was originally comprised of 20 armored divisions, but 5 more have been established following recent conscriptions. The new recruits are led by select experienced officers, and their divisions are to become reserve forces. RF has provided 12 Dragunov-class railway cannons, with 11 to be used by the main attack force. The Gargantua-class airships are expected to play a major part in military operations. While Calvar's forces are estimated to number around 840,000 soldiers, the Empire is sending 850,000 to the front, with reserve forces that bring a total to 1.25 million. Besides our sheer numerical superiority, the Imperial Army is both better trained and equipped, making our advantage clear as day. You're just beware of Calvard's spies. Individuals believed to be Calvardian spies have been sighted in southeastern Lemaire. Espionage agents of the same affiliation also previously caused trouble in Heimdall. The public is advised to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity to local authorities. Ugh. My voice is already failing. Emperor Eugen's surgery scheduled. Emperor Eugen's condition is still critical following a shooting over a month ago. He is now scheduled to have surgery performed by top medical staff while under close guard. Workforce shortages continue as the war looms near. Towns and villages find themselves bereft of young men who have been drafted into the army. But some considerate citizens like Frida and Logan extend a helping hand to those who find it hard to cope with workforce shortages. These 2 former fencing club members have been honing their skills since graduation and undertake any work required by the local populace, from culling monsters to delivering parcels. Even farm work is fair game. We're just doing what we can. If we can relieve some of the burden from the bracers, all the better. The helpful young heroes tell us. This selfless pair certainly sets an excellent example that we could all stand to follow. I still found it weird. I need some water, one sec. I still found it weird that, like, because of the universe this game is in, like, the military is, like, filled with women. There's women everywhere in the military. Although when I do see regular soldiers, they're always guys, I think. But anyways, there's tons of women all throughout the military. Why is the draft only young men? Like, I know historically, like, in real life, that's what it was, but, like, in universe, it doesn't make sense. Prince Cedric addresses his subjects. Prince Cedric made a speech addressed to all citizens of the Empire to discuss the impending war. Key parts of his formal address are outlined below. Dear fellow Erebonians, allow me to thank you for your continued cooperation. Thanks to you, we are well prepared for the commencement of military operations on September 1st. As proof, we've received word that the entire force we plan to have stationed at Tanger Fortress, which will be on the front line, has already arrived at their posts. I wish I could go into battle myself to avenge my gravely injured father and murdered brother, but my position at the Imperial Court prevents me from doing so. I entrust the task of punishing the ignoble nation of Calvard to our brave soldiers. I ask that you all allow me to watch over you from afar as you achieve victory for this most righteous of causes. The armored divisions move out. All of the armored divisions we have now begun readying to advance the Calvard via 6 different routes. With all preparations to be finished the day before the war starts, our naval forces are currently heading from the Belarus Sea to the Tidith? Where's Belarus Sea and Tidith Bay? Is that on the map? Anyways, from there they will launch their attack on Calvard. Oh, that must be in the northeast or something. We have our allies to thank. Devising a military operation with so many moving parts has only been possible through cooperation with our allies. Chancellor Osborne has expressed his deep gratitude to all who contributed to Operation Jormungand. I could never thank our allies enough. May the bonds that connect all our nations in Western Zemuria last until the world meets its end. Mysterious light near Parm. A mysterious beam of light was sighted near Parm, the spinning town. Pillar of light vanished as unexpectedly as it appeared, as no such occurrence was documented in the military's plans. Whether or not it is related to the war is completely unknown. However, as the Gargantua-class battleship was in the area at the time, the phenomenon is believed to have been harmless. Ladies Who Labor, Episode 4. The fourth amazing lady whose inspiring story will highlight is Beatrix, who works as an instructor at Thor's Military Academy. She has a calm and warm personality. In addition to being a medical instructor, she's also the school nurse, whose students often come to visit when their coursework proves too stressful. One would be hard-pressed to guess that she used to be a field medic with the rank of colonel, the highest such designation for a rear guard in the Imperial Army. Her skill even earned her the nickname the Reviver. I'm too old now to be scampering around battlefields, but I can at least make myself useful attending to the injured at training camps, she said. Beatrix, who continues to help wounded warriors while raising the next generation of soldiers, stands as an inspiration to field medics and fighters alike. War reporting. We have been working in partnership with Crossbell News Service to bring in the latest updates from each region. We will continue to do so as the war unfolds. However, because our reporters will be at the front line, we expect delays in the publication schedule. Interesting. I've already lost track. Who have I talked to? This is the cafeteria, right? Yes, and M has a heart, so I'm avoiding that for now. I talked to them. You two look like you're discussing something important. Oh, hey, Rain, we're just talking about a fan letter I got from a patient at St. Ursula. I told you about her before, remember? The little girl who loves the radio dramas? Oh, that's right. You mentioned that she'd been in the hospital for a long time now. Come to think of it, I think Monk might have mentioned her letters, too. Yeah, that's her. Her name's Nina. Well, Nina enjoyed last week's episode so much that she wanted to write in and tell the station how much she enjoyed it. Getting direct feedback from fans like this is the greatest joy a director can experience. It's so heartwarming, so humbling. It must be hard being stuck in the hospital, though, especially as a kid. I know, maybe I can write back and let her know that I'm rooting for her. Really? That would be wonderful. I know she'd be thrilled to hear from you. Thank you so much, Monk. Don't mention it. Besides, it'll also give me the chance to tell her all about the special episode we got coming up. There it is. I'm a little mortified at the idea she might hear me on the radio, but it'll make her feel better. Don't worry, Rain. It's just one little letter. Besides, everyone's going to be tuning in anyway once our promos start ramping up. Yep, I'm ready to crawl into a hole and die anytime now.
Let me know what you need.
A bunch of these have fucking CP on them. I never would have thought. I should probably look at my items more often in combat. When I'm like, oh, I really want a buff here.
Come again anytime.
I never think of items. Is this a heart? This one's a heart, so we're avoiding it. There's only so much I can do from here. If only I could just head over there myself. Lisa, what are you up to? Oh, Reed, you remember what my mother mentioned on the Gargantua, right? About the 5th? Sure.
Ah, I see. The one produced by the 5th Development Division.
So this is your capstone project.
The RF Group's 5th Development Division. There were several rumors regarding them during the Civil War, but it all kind of blew over before I could ever get to hear the heart of it. I'd assumed it was the nobler Reformers faction's doing, a department created and run in absolute secrecy. But in truth, it was the Black Workshop who'd been keeping it under wraps. Yeah, it even slipped under the noses of Sharon and my mother. It seems they had a hand in those practice combat shells, not to mention the Goliath Altino lost control in. I guess you-know-who came aboard as a specialist to help bring about the Zauber Soldats. So the questions at hand then are when these took place and who the staff behind them were. Right, if we were at Reinford HQ in Ruhr, we could investigate at a much deeper level. But it looks like Mother and Grandfather still haven't been able to make their way back. I see. At least this seems a lot more positive now that she's gotten past the incident on the Gargantua. I'd like to find out a few things about this so-called division myself. Maybe I could help her out. Hey, Lisa. It may be too risky for the Greatest Chew to plot a course for Brewer at the moment. What if we used Valimar instead? Huh? Huh? Buildings like that with like giant holes in the center is just like, hey, look how rich we are. Look how rich and powerful we are. We built a building like this. What a relief. I'm so glad to see you're all right, Miss Elisa. And you too, Sharon. I heard you had quit, but here you are. Oh, I'm sorry for worrying you guys. And I apologize for all the complications I've surely caused. Well, here, none of that. You two are the reason business here in the 4th Division is as stable as ever. We've also been in contact with Chairman Irina. We're to investigate something regarding the 5th Division, correct? Yes, and if my intuition is correct, we should be able to flush out everyone involved with the plan we discussed earlier. We have taken control of the internal network and would greatly appreciate your assistance in this endeavor from here on. Of course, we'll take care of anything you need. Right, we'll show you the full capabilities of the 4th Division. By the way, you wouldn't be Miss Elisa's you-know-what, would you? Hey, Dios, what's wrong with you? Don't you know how to read a room? Oh, well, looks like we're all set to go. We'll leave you guys to it then. Huh, the 4th Division really comes through in a pinch, huh? They truly are most excellent, each and every one. The only thing they dedicate themselves to more than their work is learning all the details of their beautiful general manager's love life. Let's just leave that topic for another day. We have an investigation to get to, don't we? The 5th Development Division, as it stood in an official capacity, was just a front. It did not operate as a standard division, but rather as one in the shadows, maneuvering and directing members from each of the other divisions in secret. This seemed all too possible, given the numerous members across the departments had been confirmed to be engaging in mysterious and inexplicable acts. Further, they discovered several employees were currently on leave of some sort, some of whose whereabouts were completely unknown. With this intel in hand, Elisa made an official report as general manager to Chairman Arena. The group then developed plans to amend to the issues so as to prevent any underhanded activity from harming operations. Phew, that sure was a lot to go through. Definitely, but it sounds like things went just about as well as you could hope for, right? I wasn't surprised to hear that most of the employees wrapped up in this mess were struggling with debt or other hardships. That's never a nice thing to see, but investing such thorough attention and discussion into the situation really brought things back around. Yeah, though it'll probably take a while to clear things up for everyone, since there were so many staff involved. Still, even if things aren't 100% up to par yet, I can tell we're moving in the right direction. I'm sure. You know what, Lisa? I think this is the happiest I've seen you all day. Oh. Yeah, to be honest, I was having all kinds of weird thoughts for a while. Just got so worked up over one thing to the next. But after what happened with the spectral moon mirror and at the Gargantua, I've managed to solidify my determination. No more doubts. Well, I guess Sharon coming back and reconciling with Maul played a big part in it too. That sounds pretty self-centered, doesn't it? I don't think it sounds that way at all, Lisa. War may be drawing near, but if the RF group re-established itself as the upstanding company it once was, it would inspire all sorts of people. Depending on how things develop, it's possible this war might not last long without an increase in arts production. That's true. Of course, we'll still have to contend with all the complications the national mobilization law throws our way. But all the technicians and engineers out there do have their own ideas and dignity to uphold. This incident causes a stir. It's sure to be a source of hope to them and whoever else may need it. Thank you, Reen, for bringing me this far. Don't mention it. All I did was open the spirit path. No need to be so modest. You're the real reason, Reen. It's the courage you gave me time and time again that's made all this possible. Facing Sharon and Mother, being ready to confront the man who used to be my father. All of it, so thank you. I couldn't be happier to be here at your side. I just hope I proved myself useful. I am so glad he didn't put his hand on the top of her head. Next up, we'll be finally heading to Crossbell. Let's do our best out there as members of Class 7. You got it. Maybe it's like a respect thing. Like, if you put your hand on their head, they're like, you're like their superior, their elder in some way. But if you hold your hand out like that, that's more of an equal thing. Okay, I need to get a new controller soon. The right stick is just like acting on its own a little too much. Little too much lately. Whoa, what's the deal with all these papers? Is there a problem with the ship? Oh, not at all. It's just the girls were helping me figure out how to get more fuel and ammunition. It's gonna be hard to get all the supplies we need without imports. Right now we're trying to figure out if we'll be able to meet up with our Ramifarian contacts, since we're going to Crossbell soon. Of course, that would only drive up the costs even more. So we're trying to see if there's anything we can do to whittle our expenses down. I see, so you're all combining your expertise then. Given that you're all masters in your respective fields, I imagine we're going to be just fine. Just be careful not to spread yourselves too thin. Roger that. Throws over by Orgene. Ellie, your performance was pure class. I felt like it was echoing right into my soul. Usually only a rock can get me fired up like that. I'm impressed. Oh, thanks. Glad to hear it resonated with you. Looks like you got yourself a new fan, Elliot. I'd be lying if I said he wasn't an inspiration. Miss Mint's here too, so I'd love to set up a collaboration between the Modern Music Club and the Wind Orchestra. That'd be great. Hey, Reen, what do you say to breaking out your old guitar and joining in? Only if you give me a lot of time to practice first. I'm curious about... Okay, I was curious about the badge that Pablo had on his chest. Didn't recognize it. I was like, maybe that's like the...
Have a look-see.
It would be kind of neat if like everyone on the ship was wearing a badge that represented your current Unity rating.
See ya. Have a look-see.
Doesn't appear to be the case, sadly, but you know. It would be cool. What? Why is there a men's cover, not a woman's cover? Where are the women's? Hell yeah. God damn it. I probably should have done Emma's. Because it gives more EP.
See ya.
Oh, I didn't look at upgrading weapons.
Welcome.
I can do one. So I'll do Reens.
Be well. Welcome.
Oh yeah, I already looked at
Be
this.
well.
Have I ever been in this room? It's just a storage room. There's nothing in here. Is that the data I'm about to over from the experimental battleship? Yep, just stumbled onto it while looking through the archives. It's kind of a bummer, though. That big Leviathan guy and those Oz Mirage dolls both use super advanced tech, but they're just so blah. If I were in charge, I'd add a little coolness, a little cuteness, a little something like clickety-clack. This? Oh, that's a sound. Clackety-clack was a sound. That concept of hers is very similar to the designs of the Divine Knights. Small wonder, given all the experience Mint has with them. I'd like to see where this goes. I might be willing to let you have that data, based, of course, on the condition you're able to produce results worthy of... Critical error, data corrupted. Uh-oh, I think I broke something. Wait, no, the auto-cleanup program just deleted everything! Restore it from the backup file, and don't you dare touch any unnecessary keys, understood? Oh, right, the backup. That's a relief. Thanks, Schmitty, you're a pal. Will you ever learn proper laboratory decorum? Unbelievable.
I'm itching to get started.
I need so many U materials in this game.
See you later.
It's relatively
Alrighty,
easy to
let's
get
begin.
and grind out, I
Done
suppose.
already?
Hi, Celine, what are you doing here? I just want to take another look at Valimar. He's changed so much recently. Yeah, that ogre-like silhouette he had is completely gone. He's looking a lot more like his old self, if you ask me. True, but he's using more mana now, too. His appearance has changed to reflect that. Now that he's absorbed Zector's power, he's taken on his third form. Maybe we should call this form True Valimar. True Valimar. Yeah, that feels fitting. I see what you meant now about the rivalries being a struggle for power. Thought I could handle whatever they threw at me, but well, exactly how I'm feeling about them is kind of complicated. I guess I've just got to stick with it and do the best I can. I understand how you feel. You may not have a choice about participating, but that doesn't mean you have to like it. For now, just try to struggle through this, but don't be afraid to stay true to yourself. Thanks, it makes me feel better to know I don't have to try to be something I'm not. I feel like Valimar's going to transform at the next rivalry. So calling this one True Valimar doesn't make sense. Well, I got everything I need, plus help with setting it all up. All seems to be in order, so let's say we head over once we have some spare time. Leave it to me. Pro or Dean, are the two of you going somewhere? Yeah, it's just a little thing I need to take care of. Something I want to handle before the next rivalry. Something to take care of, huh? I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, man. Just some personal business. We're all trying to put things in order by the next rivalry, so you gotta make sure that you're all prepared too, right? If you're heading down to take care of anything, just let me know, okay? What kind of business does he have to take care of? I have to admit, I'm curious. Also, he's winking at me. Mind if I go with you, Crow? We're gonna be out there fighting together, so I want to make sure you're firing on all cylinders. Wink, wink. Keep in mind, it's not the fun kind of errand. It might be a good opportunity, though. I know they've been on your mind, after all. Ooh. Well, you'll figure it out soon enough. Alright, hurry up and get ready, then. I'll be waiting here. Cathedral at St. Ark? What does he need to do here? There she is, just like I heard. Sorry, but can you wait a bit? Adios, please find a way to forgive my grandson, Michael. It doesn't absolve his crime, but he was truly concerned for this country. I just pray that he can rest in peace. I pray for the same. Huh? What was that? These are his. Michael. Is it okay to have just handed those over? I'm in no position to ask for her forgiveness. So, on to the next. Michael? Did Crow give promises to, like, people he killed or something? Or got killed? Damn fools, a lot of them, getting into this whole war. Right, Constellation, Nidhogg. Even those leftovers from the Northern Jaegers. What a mess. If only the boss and everyone could have... Sorry I couldn't get revenge for all of you. Huh? But it's good you survived, at least. Take care of yourself, yeah? That's what he would have wanted. Vulcan. Is this the boss's tag? Hey, you! Right then, just gotta wait for someone to get in touch now. Sure. Piece it together now, Crow. This is about them, isn't it? Was Crow a Jaeger for a while? I forget. George? Hey, Rain, didn't expect to see you again so soon. Crow reached out to me earlier and asked if I could help him out. I think you're still using your old number. But does this mean you found her? Yep. You're gonna have to make do with a voice call, though. Here, I'll patch you through. Hello? Can you hear me all right? Her. Good to hear from you again, S. Or, I mean, Scarlet. Same here, C. Crow. Sorry. Still getting used to that. I never thought we'd get a chance to talk again. As for Reen, I guess we haven't spoken in a while either. Not since Borea heard. I'm glad you're alright. I thought you'd still be locked up somewhere in Croydon. What can I say? This is business as usual for me. Right now I'm operating outside the Empire on board a Merkaba. A Merkaba? Does that mean you're with the Gralsritter? Apparently Eustace flexed his influence to have her released into protective custody. The church took her past as a squire into account and allowed her to work as a kind of penance for her role in the Civil War. Wow, Eustace really came through. Can't imagine it's all footsies and tea parties though, what with all you being a former terrorist and all. It was pretty tough at first, I admit, but things are better now. Father Wazzy and that bald knight of his are actually pretty reasonable when you sit down and talk to them. Some of the recruits here joined up around the same time as me, and there are interesting people here, so I'm on board at all. Well, that's great. Glad to know you're doing alright. I won't pretend I wasn't a little discouraged when I found out Osborne had survived, but I was able to get past that and find a new path forward thanks to all of you. You have my gratitude. Crow, I heard all about what you've been doing. Let's both do our best, not for revenge, but for them, and for the world, too. Of course, let's do this thing right. So those people we visited back there, were they really related to the members of the ILF? I don't remember what ILF stands for. It's been so long. Yeah, I've been thinking about making this little trip ever since I got my memories back. The least I can do to make it up to the pals who went to Gehenna with me. I managed to find some people who knew Vulcan and Gideon, so I just decided to go forward with it. I see. I've got to say, it was a surprise to hear Scarlet decided to go back to the church. No kidding, I'm sure she had her reasons, though. Well, in any case, it feels good to tie up those loose ends. Now, once my overtime's all used up, I can go without any regrets. Oh. No, the future's not decided just yet. For all we know, you might just end up with more time than you bargained for. They're back. Reen, Crow! Sheesh, where exactly did you two wander off to? Toa, Angelica. Even for us, there's always somewhere to return to and someone waiting there. So for everyone's sake, those we've lost and those who are still with us, we have to see this through to the end and make it back alive, no matter what. I guess you're right. But first things first, we gotta kick some ass in the next rivalry. I'll be counting on you, partner. Okay, let's figure out who I'm gonna heart with. We have Yuna, Altina, Fee, and Emma. They all have 1 heart. And they're all maxed. So... I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I'm gonna go with Emma. It feels the most appropriate to me. I think going out of my way to max hearts with like his students, it's a little weird. Which leaves Fee and Emma. And I like both of those characters equally. I just think Emma makes more sense. Maybe. Hard to say. But I'm going with Emma. That's my choice. Oh, she's reading one of Dorothy's books, isn't she? Emma, what's that you're reading? Wait, don't tell me. It's not what you think. I don't even have any more Forbidden Grimoire. These are some notes left by Isola Milstein, my mother. Grandmother collected the ones she'd saved and sent them to me. Yeah, so that's all it was. Your mother was a wandering witch before Vita was, right? Yes, but her magical abilities weren't really all that powerful. But she was always eager to learn. She had a good many ties to the outside world and took it upon herself to look into the Empire's curse on her own. She must have been such a big influence on my sister when she was young. And an incredible person at that, from what you've told me. She passed away from an unfortunate accident, right? That's right, though I'm not sure if it was the work of the curse per se. It's probably just a coincidence, right? Then again, I suppose dealing with the curse's aftermath is in itself a form of being caught up in it. Yeah, you're probably right about that one. That said, there's actually quite a few entries that have nothing to do with her mission. It's as if I'm rekindling the memories I had of her from when I was young. Feels nice, you know? Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, by the way, I saw a little good luck spell written in here somewhere. Want to try it out, Reen? It might help relax your body and mind from any fatigue you're feeling. I promise it's nothing sketchy or dangerous like before. That's alright, Emma. I trust you. Sure, I'll take you up on that. Since you're offering, I mean. Oh, don't worry. It's no trouble at all, really. It's better if we didn't do it here, though. Shall we go someplace else? Huh, I have expected you to take us to the atelier, like before. Well, I'm actually prohibited from using it for the time being. After that incident we had before, that is. But this spell isn't dangerous like last time. You can rest easy, I assure you. Well, I should hope so. It is just a magic charm after all. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. She went into some she went inside Reen's consciousness or something and she became like a rainbow superwoman? Or something like that? That shit was crazy. That smell, it's Aran flower, isn't it? It is. The scent of Aran flowers can enhance the potency of the charm. Though it is also known to induce a few other effects as well. Other effects? Oh, enough about that. Let's begin. It's a fucking aphrodisiac smell, isn't it? As you lean forward a bit, just like before. Got it. I didn't get duped into this again, did I? Don't think too hard about it. It's only a magic charm, remember? Alright, here we go. Is this all a pretense?
Land and sea.
Okay, it's not entirely a pretense. I thought she was just gonna be like, she was just gonna kiss us and be like, did you like your charm? Which would be adorable, but you know, not nearly magical enough. What is this? What you're seeing, Reen, is neither your consciousness nor mine. It's a crossing of both, a state of being not unlike that of a dream. I think I understand. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience. But what's with the way we look? These are just our astral forms, Reen. Like I said, don't think too hard about it. Things might get a little embarrassing from here. Bear with me for just a bit longer, okay? Huh?
Fall into peaceful slumber.
Ah, the sensation. Where have I felt it before? Mom, but not just Lucia. Green? Well, good morning. Did you have a nice rest? So that's what happened. I fell asleep just like that. Did you carry me all the way here? Wasn't that hard? A bit, perhaps, but never mind that. How are you feeling? Well, my body and mind feel totally refreshed. It's almost as though I've been completely reborn. God, I haven't woken up feeling like that in forever. I wake up tired. My compliments to your mom. This charm was incredible. It was originally one of the witch's lullabies, from what I understand. Mother used it as a base for her own unique version. She designed it so that it could be used not only for children, but also for family and those you hold dear. She wanted to use it on a human from the outside world, my father. That's when... I get it. That said, that astral form caught me pretty off guard. It was a little embarrassing, to be sure. I guess it really is something best kept for family members. No, that part was likely one of the effects of the Aran flower. See, by elevating our thoughts toward one another, it ends up bringing out our heart's deepest...
Wait, no! It's not what you think! That wasn't my intention!
She did this, she wanted to be astrally naked with us. This was her plan from the beginning. Reading Dorothy's books has turned her into a fucking pervert. Emma's a pervert confirmed. Holy shit. Alright. Before I figure out what's next, since the bonding events are done, I'm probably going to get one more point from a side quest somewhere, but I'm going to take a break, let my voice rest for like 5 minutes, and then we'll keep going.